Instant ramen is the stalwart of the student diet. Even the notionful student that thinks that they're a chef from watching Bon Appetit test kitchen videos. There is nothing as culturally perennial as instant ramen. As the saying goes, there are only 3 things that will survive the apocalypse: share, cockroaches, and instant ramen. I'm done with this act already, it's time to just get into it, fuck it. There's a huge set of like wire rack shelves in my local supermarket that contain this brand of ramen, Samyang ramen, obviously not sponsored. They have 7 flavors of this brand, and like all people, I think chicken is the best. However, because everybody thinks chicken is the best, there's often not a lot of chicken flavored noodles. What am I to do? The answer I came up with one day while rummaging through looking for that joyful blue packet is try them all and make a video about it over the course of probably like 2 weeks, let's be honest with ourselves, because there's only so much ramen one can eat in a week. I'm gonna try all 7 flavors of ramen. I'm gonna rank them. So I'm hungry, I'm ready for lunch. But now that I have all 7 flavors sitting in front of me, which for reference are chicken, beef, pork, prawn, mushroom, spicy, and oriental, I'm thinking that oriental should be the control. It's the most nondescript flavor, right? So I think I'm gonna go and make myself some oriental flavor noodles, and then we're just gonna get this experiment underway. So the noodles are cooked, good consistency. I mean, I feel like the consistency is inevitably going to be the same all around, and all I'm really judging is flavor. Quite standard. Try some of the, I was about to say sauce. It's more seasoning dissolved in water. Broth. It's quite nice, but it just tasted like salt. I was expecting like some sort of 5-spice kind of idea. It just tastes umami, that's all I'm getting. It's nothing to write home about. I mean, so far it's winning. And that's all I have to say about that. Palate cleanser. Please piss off. I've been obsessed with sparkling water since I got here, because sparkling water in Sweden doesn't taste like anything but water that just so happens to have bubbles in it. At home, it feels kind of cancerous. Today's beef, going a bit wild. It's nicer than oriental. Oh, okay. When eating the noodles, tastes quite similar to oriental. Nicer, a little bit more depth to it. But drinking the broth, madam, the MSG in this, absolutely ruining my life. Can I just say, MSG, not gonna harm you. That was, like most things, American propaganda to get you to hate Chinese people. My noodles are just about ready. We're on mushroom today. Not optimistic, but I've been sniffing it and it smells vaguely reminiscent of these really, and I mean really shitty kimchi flavored noodles I used to eat before after school study and leaving cert. That were delicious, but in retrospect, definitely are going to give me bowel cancer. That was a dark joke. Oh, fucking hell. Anyway, mushroom ramen. Let's focus on that. Oh, the smell to taste ratio is way off, because this is delicious. All of these are delicious. I need to stop pretending that I'm gonna hate any of them. Oh, this is really good. Very buttery. They're all buttery. Okay, bye. We're on spicy today. Smell again, I'm not optimistic, but I wasn't optimistic yesterday in smelling things, so also notice I'm eating on the floor to vary up the shot a little bit, but also I'm straightening myself to even get towards the bowl. This is the most different one so far. It tastes like it's not made of the same base necessarily as literally all of the other ones. So kudos for diversity. Oh, it's sunny now, that's nice. Oh, I'm actually really enjoying this. I'm surprised. Also, it's not that spicy, which I'm a fan of, but also just a little bit of tingle. A little bit of tingle. I think it's second only to mushroom. I think. I'd like to welcome you all to Tuesday. I have an assignment due at 10 p.m. this evening, and I woke up dreading having to start and finish it in one day. Today we're going full on comfort. This is the one I know. This is chicken. We know what it tastes like. It's golden, buttery, artificial as all fuck, and I love it. So I'm gonna be a bit controversial and put it after mushroom. Mushroom was just such a surprise to me, and I feel like it should be a surprise to you too. It was delicious. So currently chicken, surprisingly, is in third. This is getting fucking tedious. I don't know if you can tell by my outfit today, but I really do not want to be filming right now. I don't know if I properly addressed it, but spicy is ahead of mushroom. I don't know if I said that because I know I put mushroom at the top originally. Today is pork. It doesn't look very porky. It's fucking noodles, Carl. Well, that broth is delicious. This is wild. I think it's going above chicken. Yeah. Between mushroom and chicken. Fuck yeah. Very porky. Not as buttery as other ones, which I quite appreciate. Yeah, this is a success. Here's the gist, right? This is the last day. Thank God I never want to eat ramen again. I'm at that exact point of a caffeine high where I start to feel weak and fainty. So this is the final day. I don't know why I left shrimp till last because it smells like I just left some prawns that are uncooked in a badly ventilated room in direct sunlight for about 3 hours. Yeah, it just smells overblown, too much shrimpiness. I mean, it tastes better than it smells. And it's better than Oriental, which was just boring. But I just can't get over how bad it smells, which means that my breath will probably smell bad after this, which is something nobody actually wants. It's gonna have to go in between beef and Oriental. I will wrap this up and talk about what we learned from this video, which is sweet fuck all. Goodbye. It's been about 3.5 to 4 weeks since I filmed the last taste test, and so I've completely forgotten what most of these fucking noodles taste like. What did we learn 3.5 to 4 weeks ago by eating 7 different types of noodles across 10 days? Well, noodles aren't good for your digestive system. Now, I'm not saying I was shitting myself all over the place. That's not what happened at all. But I did kind of feel a bit, it's just not good for you. Don't do that all the time. Another thing that I learned was try new things. I mean, chicken ended up in fourth. Like, I found 3 flavors of ramen that I like better, which I suppose, when I look back at it, was definitely the goal, to find something that was nicer than chicken. It's not as interesting as like pork or mushroom or spicy. Beef, of course, was also a great discovery. Not as good as chicken. It's only in fifth because there were 4 flavors that I liked more. If it was like between beef, shrimp, and oriental, you know I'd be raving about beef. Shrimp is in sixth because it smelled weird but tasted fine, and oriental was just blah. Because I got my hopes up. That was a mistake. I'm just gonna have to learn from it. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope it was informative. My song of the week, FKA Twigs' album Magdalene came out this weekend, and one of my favorite tracks on it is Sad Day, so that's my song of the week. Let's just add it right now, and then we're gonna dance to it. Anyway, that's the video. I'm so glad I am done with this. I'm really reluctant to make ramen ever again. Like and subscribe. Click the notification if you want to be notified. And if you don't want to be notified, fuck you doing here? Just kidding. Please love me. If you click the down bar, you can find several things, all of which belong to me, such as my Twitter, my Instagram. I was about to say Snapchat. Jesus, that's a relic. Oh, and my Curious Cat. Please ask me questions on Curious Cat because the nights are long and lonely. That's the video. I'll see you guys next week. Yes, I have 2 videos filmed in advance. Absolutely batshit carry on. Anyway, goodbye now.